Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for some movie news with the Luz. Howdy.
Hi. Why do you have cookies when I'm here?
Well, you can have some after. Yes, it's going to be great.
Hey, you're going to have to keep me on target because I have a lot of stuff to say today.
Okay.
I know that's a
Should
shocker.
I get my timer out and time
Get your timer out, yes.
Well, because my very ending thing is extremely important to my heart, so I don't
want to miss that.
I don't want to miss out on that. So, big movie out this weekend. I don't know if you've heard, The Lion King.
Huh?
What? Have you heard that? They sweep the movie theater clean of all the screens so they could put Lion King on practically everything. So I hope you saw anything you wanted to see before it was all gone. But so there's rather a few movies out that aren't Lion King. No, I mean Toy Story's out and things like that still. But so you know, 25 years later, here we go again.
Yes.
But live action, kind of?
Sort of. Jon Favreau, he did Jungle Book in 2016, and he is so good at this. He's so good at many things. You know, he's Happy in the Avengers series, just a little side character, and I just love him. But I do want to say, so Beyonce and Donald Glover are, you know, getting a lot of attention as the lead vocals in this. And I want to say really quickly, as you're seeing these beautiful visuals, the visuals are beautiful. Yes, kids. Beyonce is in this. She's not the most amazing thing on the planet Earth, okay?
No, I agree with you.
I agree.
I know that's going to make people angry when I say, now Queen Bee followers are going to attack me, and that's fine.
It's okay.
I mean, she's going to do a great job.
Doesn't she play the mama?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, she's going to do a great job.
But it's not about her.
It's not
about her.
The whole movie's not about her.
That's right.
It's about the creation that Jon Favreau did and the history of Lion King. So there I said it, and I'm not taking it back. Okay? Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
The criticism, the only criticism I've heard, Chris, is that the characters' faces aren't as animated as the animated version, so you can't see the feelings in the face, like the expression.
It's an animal,
Yeah.
so I'm going to love it.
I'm with you on that. I do love animals.
I agree.
But what if they get hurt? And
Well,
you know they are going to.
You know they're going to. There's going to be a
That's
death.
hard to
I know.
watch. Yes.
Okay.
So, also out is a movie not for everyone. It's called The Art of Self-Defense.
Okay.
Jesse Eisenberg does an amazing performance in this. I mean, amazing. It's a dark comedy, and I'm going to say dark. I'm going to say comedy very loosely, because there were some elements that were so dark that it was that scene was actually sad, and there's some that are scary. But he gets attacked, and then he takes up karate to defend himself. And yes, where it said sinister dark comedy, I would agree with that.
Okay.
So it is not for all audiences, but it's a very, very sort of an indie feel movie that, you know, I really enjoyed it because his performance was so incredible. Yeah, and I like off the beaten path movies anyway, because I really love movies that are a really good performance and a really good script. I don't need a CGI fest.
So this could be like a cult classic at one point.
It could be, but it was. I enjoyed it, but again, it's not for everyone. At all. And, you know, I don't talk about Blu-rays that much, but this one I really enjoyed because it came as part of our Alamo Film Club, so it only showed one time here in Springfield, called Little Woods, which is out on Blu-ray now, and it's Tessa Thompson and Lily James and their sisters who are kind of trying to make their lives better in horrible circumstances, and it's also not for everyone. Okay. But it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Very rich story, very strong performances. So, and there's only this weekend and next weekend left for outdoor movies at Founders Park. And you know, it's so expensive. It's absolutely free. I don't know if you can afford that, but I know I can. So tonight you can see How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. And tomorrow night, one of my favorites last year. Did you see it?
I loved it, yes. I loved
it. It's so, so good. Parkboard.org for more information. And then you can see what your
Although
last
I have
weekend.
strong opinions about Constance Wu, but I won't get into that right now.
Okay. Maybe later.
But I have strong opinions about her.
You know, she was at the Critics' Choice last year.
Well, if I see her, I'm like, girl.
I have a feeling it ain't good.
You know how we feel about celebrities who think they're too big for their britches.
Oh, my goodness. Don't like that.
Oh, I have a couple.
I know you do.
And they're not people that are like Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, that level.
Yeah.
There's also something in the movie world that I haven't touched on very much, and that's the drive-in movie.
Oh.
So I love a drive-in movie. They're so fun. There's a couple options for you. The 66 Drive-In, that's the one in Carthage. Then there's also the Sunset Drive-In in Aurora. So Sunset Drive-In is only about 45 minutes from here, and then the Carthage one is just a smidge over an hour. So
I'm glad you mentioned that. 'Cause
yeah,
I didn't know that we had
and they do a double features sometimes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So,
Takes me back to my childhood.
And then if you have, a big family, you can be in the car and you can be noisy in your own
Yes.
car.
That's nice.
You're not
I love that.
disturbing
Yeah.
anyone.
Yes.
So,
Now you got to get to your big one now.
okay, the big one.
The big one.
Okay, I'm very excited. I already have my calendar marked for June 26th, 2020. Big movie out. I was very worried about this being released at all, even when they talked about it.
She's very passionate about
Top Gun. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
From the 80s. So Top Gun Maverick is coming out in June
2020.
June 2020. And it's going to hurt if it's not good. But
What are
Tom
you gonna
Cruise
do?
does not do anything poorly, first of all.
True.
They are going to the max with technical. He's a pilot, a real pilot, so he's doing his own...
Are you serious? He's doing his own flying?
He's doing his own flying,
Oh
as he
my
has
gosh.
done in the Mission Impossibles and hanging on the sides of planes. So I don't think that he would have entered this project if it wasn't going to be the best it could be.
I agree.
And then when you're, hearing that music again, I was like, I have chills. And some of the people, and I think there'll be great tributes to the original Top Gun.
Now, spoiler alert, didn't Goose die in the first one?
There's no spoiler. He did, and it was sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no Goose in Maverick in this one?
Just probably in a tearful flashback.
With some 80s music, hopefully.
Right.
Probably.
Yes, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Wow, this is going to be big.
I know. So my calendar is marked, and I've already had people ask me if they could be my date.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
same question. If you don't like it.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to
Oh,
ask.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
You have to
And
be
it will-
honest
it
with
will
I
us.
knew that's what you were going to
It will
ask.
hurt, and it will make me sad, but I will let you know.
Okay. That's good. Integrity is good.
I will
You
let
got to
you
keep
know.
it real with
Okay.
us, Luz.
Yes,
All
I will.
right,
I
coming
will.
up a bit later, we're going to be playing TV trivia and Star Power. Don't go anywhere. I know. We'll be right back.
We got some cookies over here.
Really trounce you.
Hey, you really. Now we're going to talk celebrity gossip.